Hello YouTube, welcome back to another vlog video. It's been a while, and I thought I'm gonna update you on what's going on so far with how it's been living with my roommates. I know if this video was perfect, it would have my roommates by my side doing this with me. They'd be more than open, but maybe we'll save that for another video. Yeah, I normally don't think about making videos with them in mind. Uh, Maybe I could do that in the future, uh, but they're usually pretty busy with work and stuff like that, family, and so it can be quite difficult to maybe arrange making videos with them, but not impossible, not impossible. But this video is about me and what's been going on with me. As you can see, energy, that's quite nice indeed. Been eating much better. Nutrition is so important for energy. You are what you eat, and if you eat well, then you'll feel well and you'll be well. And as you can see, we got some edamame noodles with uh, beans, as we love them, with some other stuff, some like spices. So been eating well, been eating better. That's a major plus. Been doing a lot of reading and documenting what's been happening in my good old notebook. But been still reading Atomic Habits by James Clear. I am on the last chapter, so I'm very excited to finishing it. And it's been really influencing the ideas I've had that I'm wanting to set forth. And I've been implementing these past 3.5 weeks. It's been about almost 4 weeks. Now that I've moved in, I can't believe it. 1 month mark. Incredible. Because I'm filming this on May 10th. No, not May 10th, sorry. June 10th. And I moved in on May 15th. So almost a month now. And the book Atomic Habits has been very influential because I basically started reading it right before I moved in, and I've been reading it all throughout the whole moving in and settling in process. And one of the things I am doing to help mitigate my screen addiction is that I moved this laptop underneath the TV down there when I'm not using it. I'm currently using it for something quite important right now, which I'll talk about later if I remember. So I put my laptop underneath the TV. I put my cord and my controllers in a safe in my room, and then I put the key to the safe right by my friend's room. And if they notice it, they'll just take it away into their room, and I won't have access to it until I can talk to them next. And so one of the principles of the book is that to make bad habits disappear is to make them less obvious, make them invisible, and make them difficult to do. And that's one of the steps I'm taking to reduce my bad habits, is to make them out of sight, out of mind, and make it more difficult. So if I really want to sit on the couch right here, because this is my spot to sit always, and that's their spot to sit. If I want to sit on this couch, I don't have my laptop right in front of me to access anymore. I have to go out of my way to obtain it if I really want to use it. And that's been working out. Still some minor hiccups. Still using too much YouTube. Using more YouTube than I'd like. Sorry, I'm just looking at my laptop and it's I don't know, something seems a bit wrong with it, but that's okay. Still watching too much YouTube. I'm still using my phone to watch videos right before bed. At least it's no longer in bed because I have a no phone or laptop policy in my room unless I'm using it to listen to music. Uh, and I won't even open up social media when I have the urge because I have to remind myself, no, you cannot use it. You cannot open up social media in your room, because my room is a technology-free zone, and that's been quite nice. To just have a space where I just walk in and I'm not influenced by screens. Uh, and so the other means that I'm using to limit my YouTube addiction, uh, and to do things I really want to do, is actually with that laptop right now. I've been writing up a habit contract that James Clear suggested in the book that that I'm reading. Um, excuse me. And habit contract, as you'll probably see, like right here. Um, this might be the final draft. I don't know. Uh, I'm pretty happy with it so far. The habit contract is you choose significant people in your life, and they hold you accountable uh, for you upholding your habits. And if you don't uphold your habits, then there's a consequence. And so on mine, it's I have to pay them however much money uh, if I do a habit I don't want, and if I don't do a habit I want to do. And it's just one way to help keep me in line. And I think I think having that score at the end of the week of this is how much I owe them is like a good, like, to gamify it, and it's a good incentive not to do the bad habits, is because I want the score at the end to be as low as possible. We're playing golf here, okay? Lower the score, the better. And that's been working out. This whole like habit thing is working out. It's working out better for me. Uh, One thing interesting to note that the book has talked about is that habits you've been doing for years are they get hardwired into your brain. Your brain grooves and connections have really solidified this habit that it's nearly impossible to get rid of unless you remove the cues to it. And if you know, I guess you can also work really hard not to, using the strategies I've stated, but it's very tough. It's very tough to uh, eliminate a bad habit. An example that the book used is a horseback rider. How she was a heavy smoker, but then one day she just decided to not go horseback riding anymore for whatever reason, and she stopped smoking because the cue to smoke was horseback riding. And so when she introduced herself back into horseback riding after 10 plus years, she started smoking again because that's the cue, that's the signal to her brain to start smoking. Uh, and I've been trying to do that with quitting my screen addiction, is to remove myself from the environment uh, that signals me to look at my screen. Moving out was a great help, but I'm already forming new cues, new habits here to watch YouTube and play video games. Uh, and that's not a good sign to see. That's really bad. And I'm taking action to try to mitigate that. And one of the stipulations on the contract is I have to spend at least 2 hours out of the house every single day. And spending time out of the house removes myself from this environment where I'm more inclined to watch YouTube and play video games. And instead, another stipulation on it is I have to do at least 2 pages of studying. I'm not in any classes right now. I just have a Math 10 textbook that I'm working through, uh, and I want to complete. And so, spending time in the house allows me to free up my mental space to be more consistent with studying. And yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go per se, uh, but I'm really banking on it to help me live the life I really want to live, because we all deserve to live the life we want to live and be our true, authentic self. And these habits uh, are allowing me to help me be who I want to be. Because I definitely think I formed some bad habits with whole like the gut pain that happened last summer. I got hooked majorly back on to watching YouTube, uh, and I got it just hooked me, and it doesn't help that sometimes I'm too anxious to leave the house because I'm scared. Like, I'm gonna go for a walk and my gut is gonna act up, and I'm just gonna feel so uncomfortable and in pain, and I just want to be at home. And so it's just I developed these bad mentalities and behaviors due to a lot of pain, and I don't want that to control my life anymore. Uh, and I'm taking action, and I really hope it works out. Now that it's warmer out and that there's more sun, it's it's a really good time to stimulate change. Is this time of year is to really stimulate change. Now, if I really want to get better and be more consistent with getting better, I'd probably move somewhere that's warmer. But I don't see myself being capable of that right now. And if I can't do that, then what else can I do? And so I'm doing that. I'm doing what I feel like I need to do. That's really what's been going on. Uh, I've definitely distanced myself away from certain people in my life. Uh, I I've just been focusing on what I want to do, and the people in my life that don't align with that, I've just dropped. I've not really been keen on talking to them unless they further my goals in life. And so, like, there's some pretty good people in my life that I've just ceased contact with, just because their interests don't really align with my interests. And that's okay. uh I definitely feel a bit bad, but I think it's definitely necessary. um I Yeah, ghosting is not a good idea, but it's just how my mind is working right now, that I don't really want to put in the effort to have those difficult conversations. And I'm just gonna do my own thing. So in some ways, I'm the asshole in this case, uh, and that's okay. we just all gotta understand that we're all just trying to do our best, and that sometimes we're just not the right people for certain people at this time. Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah, definitely like my behaviors with like ghosting is something I would normally get pretty frustrated if that happened to me. So we're all just human living in this technology filled world. Yeah, this is what's really just been happening with me lately. Um, yeah, I've been taking vitamin D and omega 3s. That's nice. Um, yeah, just a lot of reading, a lot of journaling. Just I think one of the strengths of what I'm doing is just documenting so much of just what I'm doing in my journals. My friend Sebastian, he talked it up to me uh, during the springtime, and I just dismissed it. But now I've really come around to enjoying it again. Uh, I filled out like 10 journals since like great 2017, and I fell out of love with it for about a year now, and now I'm falling back in love with it. And yeah, that's been really helping me. And yeah, I don't really know what else. Uh, I went for that awesome hike with my friend Sebastian. I'll probably show the rest of it at the end because I don't really think I'm going to make it into its own video. I'm just gonna lump it in with this video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just working out the kinks of living with these people, uh, and enjoying it greatly. Being not being alone for so often, and having peers that are around my age to check in on me has been a great help. Uh, my friend Big D, Browen, whatever you want to call him, he's been like asking me about like what are my goals, what do I plan to do this month, what do I plan to do this week, and just stuff like that. Like I think is a very positive influence because it's like what are you doing? Like what are you going to do? Like you need to do something. You can't just do nothing. Like a failure to plan is a plan to fail. And yeah, it's been quite nice. I definitely feel like I am almost a middleman. Like I can relate to both him and his girlfriend that we live with, that that we all live with. Uh, yeah, we just tolerate her. We just put up with her. No, I feel like I add something to both of them. Uh, like I can relate to like just being chill and don't really care too much with him, and I can also relate to like emotions and caring and and just being mindful and just stuff like that. I probably more, but nothing else is coming to mind. And so I just feel like I have my place with both of them, and I'm contributing my part. Like I've brought resources that they've been enjoying, like the printer, a uh, a like a stove top heater, a hot plate, because we don't have a an actual like oven. So I brought my toaster oven, which they've been using, and I brought my hot plate, which they've been using. And so I feel like my presence is valued and appreciated, not just from resources, but then also from like hanging out and enjoying. Like playing frisbee and basketball together, or playing video games, or just having some good chats. Like it feels great to feel like I'm valued by others. Um, yeah, it's been really great. It's been really great. And yeah, I think 20 minutes is a pretty sizable video. This is going to be a bit longer since I'm lumping in the other video with this. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. And this has been me, my my update. So yeah, thank you all. Hope you're all doing well. And you'll see more of me in the next video. Bye bye. Yeah.
I'll play a little game. Cast and cast, see who catches the first fish. What say you?
I mean, you got the rod, so you're gonna catch the first fish.
You know. One fish that you yours on
Yeah, I'll just go swimming in there, and I'll just
castle.
yeah, razzle tazzle, razzle them with my charming eyes. They'll be stunned. Like, oh my gosh,
They will be quickly aroused.
he's so gorgeous. I want to kiss those eyes. Yeah, good old fishing channel. That's why we call them Dock Boys, because it's all about the water. You know, we make our own docks. Just don't dox us, please. Yeah. They'll call you Dox Boys. Yeah. Yeah. Doxing is when you leak or someone leaks your address online for the whole public to see. That's doxing. Yeah. How's the temperature of the water?
How cold is the water feel?
Ah, quite cool. It would definitely cause you a good shiver. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm contemplating if I need to put a heavier spinner on.
Yeah.
Cause this is a deep pool. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to kind of go with the current a bit.
Yeah. Do you think the dog would like scare the fish away? No?
I mean, I've had jet boats come in front of me.
And catch fish?
I actually intentionally tossed them to their wake, yeah.
Oh wow.
And I've caught some big trout.
Yeah. Huh.
Alright, do you want to take a shot?
So, I mean, here's a. Just don't drop it.
She filming?
That's funny.
Alright, Liam. Give her.
Oh, that was not very far.
That'll do.
That will not do.
Okay, that won't do.
I give it a bigger.
A little more oomph.
Yeah. Okay.
Give that a.
That's more satisfactory. Okay, so then.
Just reel and retrieve.
Reel?
Just reel it in. Because the spinner blade's got to be activated by the spinning of the bearing.
The spinner blade,
Yeah, there's a spinner blade on that.
which I'm guessing is.
The lure.
So what? Does this look good?
Just keep reeling.
Just keep reeling. Just keep reeling.
Make it look like a little fish that's swimming.
Oh, it's already tugging. There's already something that was tugging.
Felt something a little nim-nim.
Yeah. Oh.
Pull it off. Yeah. Keep reeling. Tonight should be a fun night.
Yeah.
Pork chops. Hang out with some good people. Yeah, I think you're pretty much at the retrieval point where here pretty close to bottom because it's in the shallow stuff. Because mostly where you're gonna see fish is in the probably the first part of that current. You're okay. You can reel it up a bit more.
It felt like something was biting.
Felt a little nim nim.
Yeah, felt the tug.
The tug is the drug.
Yeah. Don't know if it was the rocks or what.
All good.
No,
No, it's not broken. It's okay.
yeah,
Trust.
and it's
Just reel in. Trust me.
okay.
Because the spinner will come back and get caught at the eyelet.
Okay.
See? Just keep reeling.
It's kind of strong.
Here. You want to hold this for a sec?
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely.
See?
Oh, now of course you can easily do it. Maybe it was the angle that was.
It was just the angle where it was hooked into the rock.
Yeah.
I'll show you a little secret tip on my
Okay.
casting that helps me.
Yeah, you'll show me your tip.
Oh, that's the tip right there.
Yeah.
Now you watch this. So see how my finger's right here?
Yeah.
Just go like that. And then that's the pocket. And then the current just takes it for me. I went
Okay.
that way.
Whoosh.
And then I realign it, drop
Mhm.
it back, let it go. I'm almost swinging it downriver. That's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let it kind of naturally drift. Then I just point it downstream, and then when I feel a little tension,
Mm-hmm.
feel a spinner blade. That's water.
Indeed, it is. There's water all among us.
Okay, so I am not getting the response that I am liking from these fish
Mm-hmm.
on this lure.
So
I'm gonna add something with a little bit of weight to it.
okay.
Yeah. There's different types of bodies of spinners
Yeah.
that work really well. No. There we go. Get fucked off.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Alright. So if you see this, like this is just this is a very small body, so this doesn't carry much weight when it goes down.
Okay.
So this is gonna sit in the top column when it gets drifted through, but my best guess is the fish are deeper. They're hiding in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna switch this up. I'm gonna try what's called a rooster tail.
Okay.